Good morning. We're back for the fourth part of an interview with Desire Street Press author Lewis Hillary Park in reference to his highly acclaimed debut novel, Wolf's Run. Wolf's Run is set in the midst of the civil rights era in Mississippi in the 1960s. In honor of Martin Luther King Day, we wanted to talk with Lewis about the birthing of this novel. You've often said that despite the success Wolf's Run has had as a mainstream novel, it was really written for the Christian fiction genre. Are you surprised by the success that you're having with this novel?
Well, gosh, am I surprised? I felt good about Wolf's Run when I typed the end on it. I thought it was a pretty good book. So, am I surprised? I guess I'm surprised at the success it's had in terms of crossover, because it really was written for the Christian market, but it was never intended to be preachy or overbearing. It was really a novel about faith in action, about people who walk the walk and don't just talk the talk. And I certainly hope that my characters, Holly and Cutter, are reflective of that. So I think that's really what has drawn a mainstream audience to it, is people who do what they say they'll do.
Can you talk to us a little bit about that and your feelings about the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.?
Oh, well, sure. Gosh, I think that Dr. King is just an incredible exemplar of that trait, of someone who did the right thing and fought the good fight despite incredible odds, despite the fact that he knew that he was in personal danger virtually the entire last probably 15 years of his life, from the time of the Montgomery bus boycott until his death in Memphis. He lived in the shadow of death during all those years, and yet persevered. And there's nothing braver than that. He did the right thing, and he walked the walk. He didn't just talk the talk, and it's one of the reasons I admire him above most Americans of the 20th century, famous Americans. There are many individuals, citizens who did that, especially heroes of World War II. But in terms of political figures and that sort of thing, I would put Dr. King in almost a separate category because of that.
Well, thank you. We really appreciate your being with us, and we want to wish you all the success in the world.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you having me. Thank you for letting me talk a little bit about Dr. King today. I'm really so glad that there's a day to honor Dr. King. I'm happy to be some very small part of honoring him today, and thank you for that opportunity.